super impressed with
The stage was crazy looking, man. It was so nice.
It was super cool, but I was super impressed with the Korean grapplers, I think, and just like the Asian grapplers in general. I thought because I rolled a lot of those guys too, you know, and those guys were super tough. And like I kind of expected, like I was like, all right, I'm a little bit bigger. I was like, and the level might not be as high over here in South Korea. I was like, I'm probably gonna go in and mess up these South Korean guys. But they tuned me up. You know, they're really good. And a couple of the Korean guys in the tournament too really impressed me. I forget their names, but the guy who fought Victor Hugo in the third place match, that was a great match too, right there. I was thinking about it because there's a lot of Korean grapplers, and I got to meet a lot of them, talk to a lot of them, they're really innovating. They're doing things too. They're really super into the worm guard and things.
We don't see them too much in the big international tournaments,
you know,
right?
and when we do see them, it's their first round against
horrible draws.
Cobrinha,
Yeah.
you know, and it's first round against Lucas Lepri, you know?
Yeah.
And so, like, man, it's tough. These guys who are these South Korean grapplers who I think are really good, and the level over there I think is really high, but they come over to Worlds and they get first round, they get put against, you know, like Cobrinha and Lucas Lepri. And
that's what
in
happened
ADCC too. They get put against those guys, and so.
Well, that's what happened to Iwasaki, the Japanese guy, right?
Lucas Lepri
Who took
2 years
silver
in a
at
row.
Europeans.
Yeah.
So we were totally like, who the hell is this guy? He comes in, beats Edwin, beats Hanato Kanuto at Europeans. Those are some pretty big scalps, right? And then he gets through the final, loses to Michael Lange by 1 advantage.
Yeah.
And we were like, God damn, who is this guy? Go back through the records, and like you said, he had Lucas Lepri first round like 2 years in a row.
2 years in a row, Worlds.
Wow.
What are you gonna do?
Give the guy a break.
And didn't he beat him just by an advantage, right? I don't think any points were scored in that match.
I have to go back and look, but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, the guy's clearly really good. So.
Yeah. And
Oh, a lot of good grapplers coming out of Asia. I think there's still they don't maybe have the depth of talent that a lot of other places do, but there are some really skilled guys coming through, and I'm excited.
And the rule
to see
set
them.
gaming as well. You know, there's a strong grappling tradition of judo basically taking over Japan and
but I think
Korea,
like that. What was his name?
Iwasaki.
Iwasaki. I think there's a bunch of guys who are capable. Like if they could win that first fight, a bunch of those guys are capable of making it to the finals. It's just like winning that first fight is super.
I think
tough.
that just speaks to how awesome this event is. You know, it's spreading jiu-jitsu around the world. We're getting exposure to new names and new faces, and I think it's only going to help the rise of jiu-jitsu.
Yep,
Yeah.
showcases these
Worldwide.
guys we otherwise wouldn't see.